Hi, I'm just a kid, some boy, coming to you from some stupid, random basement, and I'm here to tell you that Red Letter Media is one of the funniest channels on YouTube ever, more so than PewDiePie, even though PewDiePie is pretty explosive at times. Red Letter Media, they know where it's at. They have different type of comedy that's more substantial. PewDiePie is more random, not to say that he doesn't have really interesting things. And I'm not here to necessarily compare. I wasn't trying to compare, but it came into my mind. PewDiePie. It's haunting my dreams. But I really enjoy Red Letter Meter. I've been watching for the last few years, and I got into it when I was watching some stuff about Star Wars. I don't know where the rabbit trail begun. It might have been as early as 2012 or after that, but one thing led to another, and I was just looking up Star Wars related stuff because I love Star Wars. And this might have been before I was watching, definitely it was before I was watching Geeks and Gamers and the Phantom Menace. They're really, really on the money when they're talking about all these things. Before that, I got into Red Letter Meter. They had these what do you call it? Reviews on the prequels of Star Wars, and uh, forget what they're called exactly, but if you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. They're really funny because it's focused on the one character they have on the Red Letter Media. I think it's Plinkett, and he's like this grumpy guy, and he does the reviews, and I really enjoyed watching it. Let me just talk to you with a monotone because I think it's going to put you to sleep. But I'm not going to do what do you call it? SM SMBR MPR where I go like this and I go like on the microphone. I'm not gonna do that right now. Instead, I'm just gonna tell you that one of the things that I thought was really funny. A lot of things I find funny, including the Nerd Squad parody thing that Red Letter Media does sometimes, where they pretend to be geeks reviewing things and they pretend that everything is awesome. They're like pretending that one of the Star Wars movies was great. Must have been the last one, which was called what again? The ninth movie. Star Wars Dies. I don't remember what it's called. It was that terrible. The Last Jedi? No. Let's see, that was the eighth one. Ninth episode would have been somebody died. Wait, no. Everything happened at the same time. Rise of Palpatine, right? Found out Palpatine's my daddy and my grandpa at the same time. The movie. Jeez. Uh, I don't know. What was it called? I don't remember. That's how memorable it was. I don't remember. But their making fun of it was really funny. But here's what I wanted to bring up in this video really quickly. That is, not too long ago, Red Letter Media made a video. I feel like I'm the sloth from Zootopia. Let me talk a little slower and a little more boring. That's kind of funny. Just imagine I'm a sloth right now. That's what I look like, don't I? So, looking at myself right now. Am I narcissistic if I look at myself? I think so. That's okay. Um, I'd say, so they're making a video and they're talking about William Shatner, who's like saying, "Oh, I don't know who the Red Letter Media is," and they're going back and forth on Twitter, tweeting at each other, and, and Red Letter Media, who's his name? I forget their names. They're like, "Oh, oh, what's his name? William, um, William Shatner, um, uh, I'm sure it's easy to get us confused with We used to be the like the pet lovers, the plant guys or whatever. But yeah, we changed our names and yeah, maybe you should do a podcast with us, or maybe they didn't. I don't think they actually asked. I forget the details. Somebody else must have said, "Hey, maybe you should go on their show." And William Shatner is like, "I don't do podcasts," but he actually does do podcasts. You would have to be there. I'm not here to tell you how it's funny. Can't reproduce it because that'd be copyright. Actually, it would be, but I'm here to get it out of my eye so that I can cry and tell you to die. No, please don't. God, you need to stay alive.